Hey everybody, Lorelia here, coming to you with another video talking about a profit plan, not business credit. And I know you may be wondering, Lorelia, well, normally your videos are about, getting access to funding, business credit, why business owners need it. But last night when I had my group coaching session, the session was about um, your money. What a lot of people don't realize, and I know this is going to be hard for some people because they are in pursuit of business funding, business credit, and they're finding that pursuit very difficult. And I always say that getting funding is easy. It is easy to get credit. It's easy to leverage credit. Businesses are giving money or banks are giving money away because because wealth and the monetary system here in this country is built on debt. So they are printing money. You literally saw during the pandemic, the government, the treasury, I'm not going to go into if it's real, if it's a fake, the fiat currency, but pretty much trillions of dollars were poured into the government. But what a lot of people don't realize is that getting access to the funding is easy. I provide a blueprint to individuals so they can learn what is needed for them to get approved for money so they can get access to it. The hardest part is for a business owner to get that money and grow that money. And I always say, and that's what's going to lead me to this. So that's what we talked about last night. And I talked about why it's so important to watch your money in your business, because many business owners are in pursuit of, I want business credit with no PG, but they have no revenue. Or if they do have revenue, their books and records are not together. And that's why I titled this video that business owners need a profit plan, not business credit. I'm going to share some free game that I usually only provide to people that I work with personally, like those who are in my that I work with on a consulting basis. But what I find is that I'm getting a lot of business owners who are coming to me and they're explaining, Lorelia, I need funding. I need business credit. My business is on, the brink of collapsing. We're not generating any revenue. I'm up to my eyeballs with my own credit. I've fully utilized everything that I own, and I have to get access to some business credit. And normally what I say is, you don't need business credit. If you know you are up to your eyeballs with in terms of personal credit, you may have business credit and you're pretty much to the limit with that as well. The last thing you need is more credit. You don't need more credit. You need money management. You need debt management. More money is going to put you deeper in a hole. And that's why people don't understand, when you decide to leverage credit, it is a chess game. It's not checkers. Everyone can't do it. Just because some person may get approved for high credit limits or get access to large amounts of funding, don't mean that they know how to play the chess game. All it means is they were a good financial steward, don't get me wrong. And the banks did, and the banks and the lenders rewarded them with the funding. But if they don't know how to make that money grow, they're going to find themselves behind the 8 ball. And I tell you, that's why when I talk to people, 80% of the people I will not work with. When I have my consultations and people who have talked to me, they've known that there have been times where I've told them it is not a good fit. They're just not ready. Because if you are a business owner, and I'm going to tell you right now, most of the people out here who's selling you on business credit, who's selling you on business funding, they're not going to tell you this. But if your business needs funding, it's on the brink of failure, you don't need no more funding. Do yourself a favor. You're not playing this game to win. You gonna lose because you playing checkers and these lenders are playing chess, and you're going to lose. And that's why last night I introduced a book, and that's what the title of this video about. It's Profit First by Mike Michalowicz. This is an older version of it. The book is on Amazon. I'll try to put a link below this video. But the newest book, because I think he just redid the book about a year or two ago. So it's a whole different cover. But the principles are the same. And pretty much what he really hits home with is how businesses need to set their business up so they don't get stuck behind the 8 ball. All the chitter chatter for the past 2 weeks was about Donald Trump not paying nothing in taxes. It was a conversation during the debate last night. Like it or love it, this is not about you liking Donald Trump, but if you're trying to play this game of capitalism, if you are trying to take part in capitalism, if you are trying to be a player in capitalism, if you are trying to buy real estate, make moves in business, then you need to understand that those who know the rules and are playing chess are going to leverage it to their advantage. That's why I talk about the ability of using debt and leveraging it to create wealth for yourself. But that is a loaded topic that some people don't have the financial IQ or aptitude to understand. They just don't. Because they don't have the foundation to understand. So if you are a business owner and you are in that place where you need business funding, you gotta have it. You can't pay your credit card bills. Your business is on the brink of failure, or it failed. You did get some SBA funding, but you're still in a crisis situation. You don't need, pump your brakes. You don't need business credit. I'm going to tell you, you don't. Everybody else will sell you on it. And if you're fortunate enough to get it, all you're going to do is be in a deeper hole. Do yourself a favor. Pick up this book, The Profit Plan, and be a student of learning how to grow your money. Because we live in a day and time now, don't get me wrong, funding is what I do. Teaching people how to leverage credit is what I on a daily basis. I talk about the importance of learning how to grow your money, take some money, take the funding, and know how to flip it. If you don't know that one strategy and you're just banking on I just have to get this money, because I even tell the people that I work with that if your end game is just the funding, you already lost. Your end game should not be, I just want to get the funding. Your end game should be in the process. Because once you learn the process, now you are an active player in this monetary system where debt is being used to create wealth. And what you can do is take the strategy, get you some, flip the money, and then get some more, because that is what it takes to be a professional borrower. That is what it takes if you want to play chess and not checkers. So if you're that business owner, and like I said, a lot of people out here won't tell you, but if you feel like you need business funding, you need business credit, you've already lost. Do yourself a favor, pick up a book, this book, maybe some other books, and learn how this game is played. But if you feel like that, you know what, Lorelia, you know, um, I'm trying to learn the game. I'm willing to learn the game. I'm not up to my eyeballs in debt. Then let's have a conversation. Let's talk about some of the ways that you can get access to this money and take advantage of these opportunities. But unfortunately, like I said, everyone won't qualify. 80% of the people that I talk to will not qualify. They don't fit my qualification of people that I want to work with, because they're pretty much not ready. Everyone's not ready to have this conversation, especially if you know for the past 20 years you've been not paying your bills, you got bad credit, and then some way or the other you want to magically get access to all this funding. It's not going to happen. But if you don't think that's you think you're mature enough, financially mature enough to really have a conversation, to really talk about how you can leverage credit to invest in real estate, to invest in, your business, go to www.helpmegetbizcredit.com. I'll put the link below this video. I will also put the link below the video for the book that I mentioned in this video. If you're just getting on and you don't know what that book is, look at the replay of this video and I talk about why business owners need a profit plan. So understand this, most business owners, and I'm going to say 80%, most business owners need a profit plan. They don't need business funding. They need a profit plan. So with that being